How's Lily doing? Yeah, I saw her the other day. Yeah, she was at one of the games. I can't remember which one, but
She's got us now.
okay. We are on. Usually we get a little now recording or whatever, however it says, but
Well, let's make sure.
session.
Does it say?
It usually says that session now being recorded.
Yeah, I did say it was being transcribed, so
It did.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, as soon as Commissioner Coker gets back, we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. We're good?
It was turned on 5 minutes ago.
They've heard me
The
be
whole time.
absolutely silly this whole time. Perfect.
It's on tape.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I will call this meeting to order at 11:01 on November 12th, November 12th, 2025. And if you would please, 10:01. Sorry, we haven't gotten our clocks changed. For the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Okay, so we are now, just to recap, we took some time to read over new material, have some opportunity to ask questions. I hope those questions have been answered to some level. And I think at this point, I guess first question is are there any more questions?
No, I want to thank staff for getting the material out over the weekend. That was terrific, and I believe it enabled me to move down the road with this satisfactorily. Thank you.
I will say that, I did a lot of the research on the kind of the legal part of it all, which answered some questions for me in that even if we made land use planning changes, we couldn't adopt those changes to this because they filed this under the previous rules. So I think that cleared a couple of things up for me. I am still very dedicated to the idea of going through and looking at our land use planning policies. I think that we should be reviewing those. We should have a policy that we review those on a 5-year schedule at minimum. And I understand a lot of these things never, ever, ever change. But there's always something that could be updated with new legislation or even just new priorities from the Board of Commissioners. So it is definitely something that I would very much like to get into place going forward. Now, I understand that a complete land use planning examination is like it's a multi-team effort that takes a long time because there are just incredible amounts of information in there. And that's the other thing. How do we pare things down? How do we simplify things? Why do we make things so complicated on matters that don't seem to need to be so complicated? And that could be just me being very naively simple about it all. But I feel like a lot of times we could try to clear things up and make things more readable or more understandable for people who are wishing to do certain things with their land. So that's just me, and maybe I'm just really Pollyannish about the idea that we can do that, but I feel like it's not without our. Even if we just simplify a few things, we've simplified some things. So, anyways, point being, I think it's worth a look, and I think it's worth a policy that makes future boards look at it as well. So, with that, do you have anything else?
Nope. Thank you, though.
All your answers, all your
Yes.
questions were,
Yeah, I had process questions and I had material questions. You answered the process questions last week. Zach and the team put together great material for the weekend, and
did you want to discuss what you learned, or are you satisfied?
no, I'm good to go. Yeah. What I think it was so helpful to see it levered into the final document in the way that the team did it, and it explained how it all fits together.
Okay.
It looked very thorough. It looked very conscientious, and I'm prepared to go.
You prepared to move forward?
Mhm.
Okay, I have a prepared motion that I would like to, if you don't mind.
By all means.
And my motion would be that I move to uphold uphold the approval of file AD-2431, a request for the development of an RV park with the conditions of approval as outlined in the Board of Commissioners' final order, and also a refund of half of the appeal costs back to the individuals who provided the appeal.
Second.
Any further discussion? You don't count. No?
Nope. Thank you.
Okay, I will call for the question. Commissioner Coker,
Aye.
Commissioner Hollinger,
Recused.
and Commissioner Trost is aye. It passes 2-0 with an abstain. And I hope this helps folks in their efforts moving forward. So thank you all, and I will go ahead and close this meeting.
And I'd like to thank everybody for rolling up their sleeves and working together on what could have been an enormously contentious issue. Fortunately, it was laden with mutual respect, and it allows us to go forward, even in the cloudiness that the future represents relative to this project unfolding. I look forward to continuing working with you. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Okay, if there are no other comments, we will go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.